Sagittarius, I'm picking up on a strong sense of excitement for you. This is your reading for March. Welcome. Hi to all seekers. Okay, Saggy. Two of Wands. There's a sense of adventure. Something exciting that it's not completely new in your life. It's something that you have been passionate about, or it's something that your affiliation with it is, it's already known to you, but it's like you're expanding it, learning more about it, growing into it. And it's almost like that feeling when you go on stage right before the curtains open, that, those few seconds of you taking a deep breath before the show. You've practiced, you've rehearsed, you've memorized the lines, you know it. You know what there is to do and how. But it's still so overwhelmingly exciting. What is that? It feels very positive. And there's more to learn about it. There's more to discover. But you're in a position where this next step is earned and valid. This could be you preparing for a lecture in a field and topic that you are very, very knowledgeable about, but you've never lectured in front of X amount of people like that. Or this is you being very familiar with the play and have rehearsed it multiple times, and now it's opening night, right? This is, apply it anyway, shape or form. This is you knowing this person for quite some time now, but now you're going out on a date with them. It's different. It's familiar, but it's different. Show me more about this, please, for Sagittarius for the month of March. Thank you. King of Swords. There might be an aspect of someone is watching, okay? You know someone important is going to be watching, someone who is in a decision-making position that can influence the next steps. So this could be, again, this could be romantic and work, because whomever is in the audience or in the room, watching, reading, considering, whatever, it's something or someone that you've been preparing for. There has been this sense of preparation, and this is important to you. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about yet, come back to this reading 2-3 weeks from now. My readings tend to play out. Even if right now, remember, this is for the next month, right? Maybe you already know what I'm talking about, and then cool, extra confirmation, but not necessarily, okay? Show me more about this King of Swords. I feel like this King of Swords is not you. It's someone, it's that person or entity. King of Swords. It's someone that you feel smaller in relation to, like you're, if they're the expert, you're relatively the beginner. If they're the boss, then you're the employee. If they're the investor, then you are the, the idea and the creation. If they are a potential love partner, then you see them to be more experienced than you are, or more knowledgeable than you are in one way, shape, or form, maybe more mature. Again, there's a very strong sense of study, of knowledge. Wow, more swords. Nine of Cups and Knight of Swords. So we have King, Page, and Knight of Swords. But Nine of Cups here, sitting here, it's like, oh my God, you want this. You really, really want this. And you are prepared to go for it. It's like preparation, preparation, preparation. And the second there's the go, the confirmation, the yes, you can, and it feels so good with this Nine of Cups. It's something that you've been really wishing for and hoping for. And then you just storm. Oh my God, bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. These are really great swords, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, right after the Ace of Swords being at the bottom of the deck. If there was any sort of debate, dilemma, which direction to take, which approach to have, it's becoming super clear. Like any sort of dilemma is being dropped once this confirmation comes in, and you're speeding to get there. I'm thinking about I can't wait another second. This has been a plan in the making, something that you've been planning or are planning. This could be involving other people as well. Too many cards, but Eight of Wands. Wow. Lovers in the upright, Tower in the reverse. I see some of you having to reverse, like drive to the back somehow, go back in time to make a different turn. Okay, I've been driving, this was the wrong turn, I need to drive back and take that turn. And that fixes some sort of foundation somehow, making a different choice. A very strong choice, by the way, that is based on more knowledge that you will now have. Undoing some damages that were made to a foundation. Some of you become acutely conscientious and aware to someone in your life that you know it's over with, or that you know you need to go towards. Okay, there's a finality to this. It's either a very clear beginning or very clear ending. Could be simultaneous. One thing is clearly ending, and another thing is clearly beginning. And it's like you don't care what it takes or what it requires because you are so certain about it. It's like an entire foundation of a way you're living or have been living is collapsing because of you. You actively realize that this is not my environment. This is not my place. This is not my relationship. This is not my career path. This is all based. This is all built like a Pisa tower, right? It's built on a crooked foundation, so it grows more and more crooked, and this needs to be completely demolished in order to have something else. This is not. I don't know how I found myself in this environment, but no, it's like a very, very strong wake-up call. And there's course correction. You realize there are certain decisions you've made or directions you've taken were all based on something that inside of you approach, emotional state of being that was somehow distorted or not true to your essence. And it's happening from the outside in, like, when the best analogy I can think of is when an actor plays a role and something about the lines or the character triggers something within the actor to realize about themselves. It's like they thought they were pretending to be something, and then they realize, wait, I don't think I'm pretending. I think this is actually me, and who I thought was actually me was the pretense. It's like the avatar is turning inside out. So interesting. There's possibly also a sense of new communication and approach to either family members or people you work with, some sort of team situation. Three of Pentacles, where there's after Two of Pentacles in the reverse, there's seeing eye to eye, there's communicating on a way more even ground, rebuilding. Something is going to be really stabilized, the Sun, and wow. This is such a happy cooperation. This is such a happy reunion. This is such a happy... This is also being center stage somehow. Okay, so your character is transmuted with your being, and it shines. You shine. Mid-month is your not 15 seconds of fame, but it's your time. It's you're seen by this King of Swords, by this crowd, by this person, by this job opportunity, by this new environment, and picking up on a way brighter, sunnier, happier environment for you. This could be a neighborhood, this could be anything really. It could definitely be an actual place, a geographical place that you're either visiting or going to, that just brings out the best in you, and you're like, so all the gunky emotions that I've had wasn't even me, it was my environment. I was just sponging in negative energies of my surrounding that I shouldn't even been in the first place. Six of Pentacles. Something is going to work out better than you think, Saggy. If you've been waiting on finances, I see it coming in from the 19th and on. No, it could be before that with the Three of Pentacles here earlier. This could be something coming in and then generates even more income somehow. Be cautious with not, getting so excited to a level of negligence of your responsibilities and what you need to do, because you don't want the scales of balance to tilt in an imbalanced way. Some of you needed to hear that. I don't know how exactly it applies to you. Bottom of the deck, Judgment. And then the collapse. I'm picking up the like and Six of Wands here. There's like some sort of recognition from a group of people. It's more than two people. This could be an actual audience. Hey, you might be speaking to your family members and they're all like aligning, you know, and supporting. I don't know, but okay, it's showtime and you're really delivering. Wow, wow, Saggy. The Death card and the Magician. So some of you are literally performers of some sort, okay? I don't care if you're a doctor, but you lecture all over in medicine conferences, you know, in medical conferences. I don't care if you're an actual actor and you're the lead in something or you're shining. I don't know if you're a writer and you win something, but it doesn't have to be in the field of arts, although it's likely to be. It doesn't have to be, but you're somehow center stage, Saggy, and there's a massive improvement in how you project yourself in the world. Like you're stepping into an avatar, a costume, a self, behavior, communication that serves you really, really well, that brings out the best in you, the talents, the wisdom, the knowledge, the humor also. It's very whimsical. This is a whimsical combination. It's a scary combination, but it's a whimsical combination. This is a lot of power. This is someone who really knows how to work a crowd, how to inspire, this is a catalyst. This is someone that when they speak, the world around them changes. Their words, you know, it just trickles into people's consciousness and subconsciousness, and it just affects them. And when their avatars turn their skin inside out, it inspires others to do the same. This is someone who transforms people's lives. You could be a life coach, a spiritual catalyst of some sort. Very inspiring individual. If you feel like this is not you, this could be someone you're meeting that is going to change your life, that is going to inspire you in a way and kind of trigger a chain of event to get you to that level. It's like you're gathering all the talented, wise, unique, positive characteristics of yourself from this lifetime and past lifetimes and from different experiences, and they're all true. They're all you. It's not a pretense, right? And you're molding it all into this one wholesome character, and it's the best version of you yet. The Star in the bottom of the deck. I'm not taking all the cards that appear in the bottom of the deck, but I am showing them to you because it adds a lot. And I am picking up on stardom again. I don't know. I mean, maybe you guys are in the spotlight somehow. You know, I have a lot of people watching me. I don't know what you guys do. But there's a sense of inspiration, of creativity. And again, someone is watching, like an important individual that can really affect your next level. Mercury moving into Pisces is going to be meaningful in that regard, because that is a very whimsical, creative, fantastical type of communication. This is like writing a fantasy story. You know, it's very leprechaunish, and it's very poetic, and it's very Shakespearean. Mercury in Pisces is very spiritual. Um, it's channeling cosmic knowledge into your words and delivering it, and it's, I mean, if it's imbalanced, it could be psychotic, but yeah, be careful of that. Be careful of not allowing your stream of consciousness to take over. Make sure that you are constantly conscious and cognitive to what comes out. Work with it, and don't let it work you. Does that make sense? Ace of Wands in the bottom of the deck with the Ten of Swords. Right after the Death card, there's this is sorry, strong new beginning here. Let me show you. And you're just heading there like full speed. Okay. Some of you won't be recognized by your environment. You're like changing your style, changing your walk, even the way you walk, changing. And again, this is not a forced change. This is not fake. This is not pretense. It's just all of the good aspects of you. Honestly, you're just wearing them. And it's from the instincts, and it's from the inside. It's very genuine. It's very authentic. It's not, and it comes from an active choices, clearing out things that are just really not you. And Mars moving into Gemini, it's on the 3rd, it's early in the beginning of March. That's going to kill something in your life. Kill an aspect of you that no longer serves you. Could manifest in killing, not really an analogy, in finishing a relationship, a job situation, an attitude. There's something you're completely done with. It used to linger for a while, but this new start is calling. Okay, let's rearrange the cards, and then I'll see what else we can see from the reading. And then I will give you a preview of your love extended and see what's up between you and your person of interest, okay? So here we have these 3 fellas, King, Page, and Knight of Swords. These don't repeat themselves, so we're not going to use them right now. 2 twos. This way. Here we have Lovers, Tower in the reverse, Sun, Magician, Death. If you had any sense of indecisiveness, or feeling stuck in between 2 worlds in one way, shape, or form, I think Mars moving into Gemini is somehow going to completely change that, and you're going to be super clear and have a very, direct direction, okay? And some of you might drop two options for a third option, right? That comes up suddenly. You thought the dilemma was this or that, and then you discover it's actually something completely different, or not. But you're going such strong sense of security and accomplishment and sense of pride within yourself and within your ability. It's like you're creating tower moments and you're just enjoying them. It's like you enjoy seeing certain towers crumble in your life because you're like, it's overdue, or you've been wanting this to happen for a while. Like certain boundaries in your life that, seemingly defined you, they no longer define you. There's a sense of renewed joy and optimism in your abilities, in your ability to manifest. This is a very strong manifestation skill, and it happens once you clear out bullshit from your life, once you cut out situations that are partial or not serving or not very reflective of your spirit, once you don't fear to demolish something for the sake of something else great to be. This is fearless. And I feel like some of you go into it from a place of being a little bit fearful. Maybe, life has been a little bit confusing and you weren't sure what's the best path and you didn't have enough information. But now it's like all the information is coming in, all the communication is coming in, all the missing pieces of the puzzle unveil themselves. It's like your brain is just, it's getting all the information that it needs. Whether because you read an article online, or you see a post on Facebook, or someone texts you, or there's an email, or there's whatever, or you read a book, it could be anything. You could be writing the article. You could be the one writing that post. You could be the one, breaking down people's illusions and helping them see things clearly. You have very strong, inspiring communication skills. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Saggy, this is a fantastic reading, and I'm so happy for you to see this. This is great. Okay, let's see what's going on with your love life, shall we? Oh, important. Right. I want to give you spiritual homework for the month of March. Spiritual homework / guidance, energy work. So I'm going to take the major arcanas that came through in your reading. What is the energy work / spiritual lesson and guidance for Saggies for the month of March? The sun. Perfect. So this is not a forecast, this is energy work, shamanic work, spiritual guidance. The cards are multi-layered, they are infinite. Okay? Being guided by the sun and behaving like the sun is, it's energy work. Exuding light and being the guiding light, as opposed to waiting for the light to shine, but being the light. Consciousness, knowledge. Masculine leadership, whether you're a woman or a masculine. Abundance, healing, being and exuding all these things. So I will link my class from Tarot Masterclass Bunkai, specifically on the sun, below in the description box. Okay? If you want to undergo these homework, check it out. If you're already a Tarot Masterclass Bunkai student, then you have it available. Check it out either way. You can partake whether you're a student or not. Okay? I will link it below. Now, let's move on to your love life. A double pentagram. Oh, 8 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Okay, cool. So this is not an intuitive, like whatever card drops kind of reading like I do. This is a specific spread called double pentagram. So we'll shuffle the cards and then we'll pull. Show me into Sagittarius and their person of interest for the month of March, please. Love life. Okay? I just like looking at it just to have extra. Love life for Saggy and their person for the month of March. Show me into Saggy and their person. Your person is someone that you know and they know you. Okay? It's not someone that you only know through a screen, or wrote them on Instagram and they didn't answer, or if they answered something polite. Okay, it's someone that is actually in your life, or could potentially coming to your life, or an ex. Maybe it will pick up on someone from the past. Okay, but no stalker energy here, please. And if I don't know you, don't imagine that it's me. Okay, or if I've told you gazillion times no, don't think that it's me. Sorry, I had to say it because I have men watching my channel who are just not, they don't have proportions, and it makes me feel uncomfortable. So seriously, if I don't know you, just don't do that to me, okay? And don't do that to yourself. You're just drowning in illusion. It's not healthy. And it's not just about me. It's about any persona online or on television that, if they don't know you, they're not in your cards, okay? So this is a love reading for the next month for you and a real individual in your life, or could potentially romantically be in your life, in reality. I'm sorry, I had to say it. It doesn't apply to most of you with, healthy boundaries, but it does apply for someone who needs to hear it. Okay. Saggy and their person, please. For March. Thank you. I'm picking up on several people who clicked out. How dare I tell them the truth and not support their delusions and not keep them stuck? How dare I do my job properly? All right. Right? How dare I have a moral backbone to tell you the truth even if it's uncomfortable? Okay, bye. All right, so for those of you who gets it, let's begin. Who else had this? Okay, interesting. So you, in your mindset, you have the Fool. Scorpio had it in the same location. And your person has Two of Cups. That is so funny. There are other two signs who had the same card in the same location. It was Pisces, and I don't remember who else that had the Death card here. And you and Scorpio have the Fool here. Interesting. You see me shuffle. Okay. Your person shows you interest. And by the way, you can reverse the roles. If this sounds like you and this sounds like your person, of course you may reverse the roles, but I will keep referring to this side as you and this side as your person. So your person here expresses and communicates wanting and interest and sweetness, and they're being romantic, they're being present, they are thinking in terms of two, thinking in terms of a couple. You think in terms of your spirit and of the avatar that you are now entering into. You see it as an adventure. You see it as something that could lead somewhere but could not. You're open-minded. You're not expressing yet anyway, and this is just your mindset and your words, right? It's not yet your heart, your actions. We don't know the full scope yet, but so far from what we have unveiled, it seems like you're hopeful for the future, but you're not attached or overly attached to the future. I don't think you're overly attached even to the present when it comes to this person. It's like whatever will be, will be. It's like life is a mystery, and let's just see. Did that all rhyme? Your person, on the other hand, wants romance, wants dating, wants love, and they are communicating to you that they are in that place. So maybe they're saying that to you that they want to be with you. Maybe they're saying, hey, I want something clear. I want something true. I want to know where we stand, kind of thing. But they're very positive in the way they communicate it. They're being, sweet. Okay, guys, I will continue this in the extended. Let's see what your runes are, though, because I'm also doing a rune reading. Runes for love for Sagittarius for the month of March. So, Manaz in the reverse. Ing. It was in the reverse. Interesting. And a hole in the upright. Wow. Okay, so this is how it is from your point of view. Okay, I will go into all of this in your extended. You can find it. Links to everything are below. You'll find it on Vimeo and on Patreon. This is the perfect time to join Patreon. First half of each month is always a great time because Patreon charges on the first of every month, and then you have unlimited streaming for as long as you're a member. I want to thank my patrons, and I want to thank my channel members, and also anyone who goes onto Vimeo to grab something. Thank you, and I hope this is helpful for you. So yeah, if you guys want to continue with me, I'm looking forward to seeing what's going on here for the month of March for y'all. I love you. If you're new, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you real soon. Okay, guys? Bye for now.